Hey guys, it's Sal from House of Gaia Pythons. So in this week's video, I'm going to do kind of a continuation of last week's video, except this time I'm going to be doing my top 5 females that I have in my collection. This one was actually quite a bit more difficult than my males, just because obviously usually you'll have more females. So I found it a little bit more difficult I just kind of picked my top 5. I mean, I love all my ball pythons, and there were so many that I wanted to include in this video. Some of them were just in shed, so I figured I'd pass them up and just kind of go on to some that aren't in shed. But anyways, nonetheless, the top 5 I picked, they either are just from visual looks or their potential. So it's not all about how they look. Some of it is just the potential that they carry. So keep that in mind as we're going through. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's just jump into it. All right, guys, so at number 5, I have 2 actually, and they're sisters. So this is a pair of Enchi het pieds, 50% het ultramels. So I just recently picked these girls up about, I don't know, maybe about 2 months ago or so. They are very feisty. As you can tell, they're kind of always in defense mode, but that's okay because they eat super well, so I'm not going to complain. But just really nice. I'm super glad to pick these girls up. I love Enchi pieds and the Enchi ultramel pieds. If you haven't seen them, definitely go check them out. I know GB Pythons on Instagram. He produced a nice Enchi ultramel pied, so if I can even get one of these girls to prove out, I will be super happy. And like I said, even if they don't, they're 100% het pied, so you can't go wrong with a couple extra Enchi het pied females. So really nice examples. In terms of markers for het ultramel, I have no idea if anyone has found any or if that's a thing yet. I haven't found any info on it yet. The only thing I would assume would be an extra brightness to the gene, but I can't really tell. These kind of look like just straight Enchi het pieds to me. But like I said, either way, they're 100% het pied, so I'm happy, even if they don't prove het ultramel. But like I said, if I can get one of them to prove het ultramel in the future, I will be laughing. So love that project, and the more I look into ultramel, the more I'm loving ultramel stuff in general, so super happy about that. So again, number 5 spot goes to these Enchi het pieds, 50% het ultramel. All right, so this is going to bring us to number 4. So a nice simple combo again. So this is just a lesser clown female, but I, for one, actually, I'm a fan of lesser clowns. I know a lot of people don't like them out because, as you can tell, they kind of brown out as they age, but I feel like with the right combos, you know, I really like some of the looks of lesser clown stuff, and I've been seeing some really nice stuff lately with lesser clown. So I kind of feel like with the right combo, they still make for a really nice ball python. So with this girl, I'm obviously going to be trying to put her to the stranger clown as well. That might be actually one of the first pairings I end up doing with that boy. This girl's about 800 grams now or so. So I think they should be ready around the same time approximately. He might be ready a little bit earlier, but we'll see. Either way, I think, I'm a huge fan of the stranger lesser clown stuff, as well as the spot nose lesser clown stuff. I love spot nose lesser clowns. Is actually, when I first bought her, that was my intent, was eventually to get a spot nose clown combo and put him to her. But now that I picked up the stranger clown, I'm obviously going to go that direction instead. But yeah, just a really nice female. She's aging pretty well. She's not browning out too much. She has some nice high white sides. You know, like I said, as they age, they do brown out a little bit, so I know they're not everyone's favorites, but in my collection, she's one of my favorites for sure. I still love all that golden yellow and like I said, those high white sides that come up along the blushing line. But so that's our lesser clown female coming in at number 4. All right, taking number 3. So I was actually going to put this girl as number 2, but it was kind of a tough decision. I'm still kind of bouncing back and forth, but it's okay. I love all these girls. So this is a cinnamon leopard het clown female. This girl, every time I post this girl, she probably gets the most likes out of any other snake, which is crazy. Even more than my stranger clown. So it just goes to show sometimes visual components obviously take over for what people like best. But this girl just has such a nice stripe to her. As soon as I was shown this girl from Mandy from Next Morph, I wanted her immediately just because I love striped stuff, and this girl just has an amazing stripe and just funky pattern all the way along. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love her belly. I love this. There's like a, I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's almost like a glaze on the edge of her pattern towards her belly. It's like a white glaze. It's really, really cool. You can kind of see it there. It almost looks glittery. Anyways, I'm super excited to work this project. Cinnamon leopard clowns look amazing, and this girl will probably have a date with our stranger clown in the future. So, you know, making cinnamon leopard stranger clowns is just absolutely insane. And this girl is super good quality. I find Mandy's leopard stuff is just really, really nice. Whatever gene she ended up getting into with leopard, I find all of her leopard stuff just looks absolutely amazing. And I'm not the first person who's noticed it, so really looking forward to this girl growing up. And she's getting some nice size to her, eats super amazing. So again, that's a cinnamon leopard het clown female. Man, I almost kind of wonder if this girl should have taken spot number 2 instead of the next girl, but I love them all, so it's kind of hard to pick them in any order. I just kind of figured it'd be best to do so. But yeah, look at that pattern. Absolutely wild. Cinnamon clowns are coming back, man. I love black pastel clowns, and I feel like cinnamon clown gives you a little bit different of a look, but it's a really nice look nonetheless. So all right, let's move on to number 2. All right, and that's gonna bring us to number 2. So I'm gonna try my best to film this girl. She can be a bit bitey sometimes, but this is my Mojave vanilla het clown female. So again, nice simple combo, but her potential is what I'm really excited about. So my plans are basically to put my fire clown to her this season, if she can make it up to size for me, and try to make some vanilla cream clown combos. I absolutely love the vanilla cream clown stuff, and I think adding Mojave in there is gonna be really, really nice. So just hoping I can get this girl up to size. She was kind of off food for a little bit. She's back on now with a vengeance, so hopefully, man, she's squirmy. I hate filming adult ball pythons. Anyone who films and tries to film adult ball pythons, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, she'll take number 4. And I'm probably just gonna put her away because she's not very good at being filmed. So hopefully you got a decent look at her. I've posted her in other videos and stuff as well. So, but again, just super excited to make some vanilla cream clown stuff in the future. All right, and that's gonna bring us to our number 1 spot. And it's gonna have to be my DG female. So I absolutely love DG. Even though she's just a simple DG female, she doesn't have any other genes in her, I just feel like the potential with her has to take number 1 for me. So I have a couple of different plans for her at the moment, so we'll see as she gets bigger, and we'll see if I produce any other males that I prefer to put her with. But I think basically anything you're going to put to a DG female is just going to be amazing anyways, so I had to put her at number 1, just because I think DG is honestly kind of taken my favorite morph out of ball pythons, which it used to be pied. But the thing with pied is that I still love pied, and I will always love pied, but DG just goes well with everything, whereas pied, sometimes if you put the wrong thing with it, it just comes out with too much white. And although I like high white pieds, you know, it's hard to beat DG just simply because it goes well with everything you put it to, in my opinion. So I had to put my DG female to number 1. And this girl is gaining great weight. If you guys have been watching my videos, she has just gained so much weight. I'm super happy with her. And I think she's actually just a really good quality DG too. She's got the really nice white outline against her alien heads, and just has kept a really nice bright coloration. And crazy to think that she's just gonna get better with age. So put DG female as my number 1 pick out of my top 5 ball pythons in my collection. All right, guys, so that finishes off the top 5. All right, guys, so before we go into the outro, I just wanted to thank everyone for joining and subscribing to my channel and liking and commenting. I really appreciate it. It's crazy how much my channel has grown within the last year. I think I'm just about at that year mark on YouTube now, or maybe just a bit over. and it's just been an incredible experience. I really enjoy making the videos. It's really awesome for me to now go back and look at like some of my first videos that I made, and the difference is unreal to me, how much I've grown in terms of what I've purchased. Even just my thought process into what I would like to produce and stuff has changed. And yeah, I just really want to thank you guys. It's awesome. It drives me to make more videos when I see comments and positivity, and I hope I'm able to pass on that positivity like you guys are on to me. So I really do appreciate it, and thanks again. All right, guys, so that's my top 5 females in my collection. Like I said in the intro, it was really hard for me to decide, just because I have quite a bit more females than males, and some of them, like I said, were in shed, so I really wanted to include them, but I couldn't, just because I'd rather show you some snakes that aren't in shed. But the last place, number 5, I guess, that was the most difficult because there were like 4 or 5 other snakes that I wanted to include. I also have some adults that are just, you could tell from the Mojave Vanilla Het Clown female, they're just a pain in the ass to try and film. So there are a couple females I definitely would have included, probably above some of the other picks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to stay positive and focused out there, and we will see you next Saturday.